Unfortunately, it's too late to vote for Ichiban now in some states. I just realized that because Eri was side content, she doesn't seem to be canon to the story at all. And explains why Ichiban doesn't have Ichiban Holdings' job anymore. Yeah, she was just an imaginary friend this whole time, apparently. Nobody says anything about that company he ran, Rain. Also, I see Rain is here, and also, according to YouTube, like 3 other people that are lurking. They're lurking for the Ichiban. I gotta find where it is. On my bar? Oh, there it is. I got too many games over there. It's like 4 deep. I still have a Nice Death on there. And Vampire Survivors and Another Crab's Treasure. I haven't played those in months. It's time again for more Yakuza. Like a dragon. It's not Yakuza anymore. It's not Yakuza anymore. Everybody's an ex-Yakuza. That's the entire point. Joshua is also here. Previously, we got to catch up on Ichi's life for the last few years. And then, VTubers happened. It's always the VTubers. And all those other YouTube drama vultures. All of them. They keep on saying, hey Ichi, where's your hair? Can't even take a shower or a bath outside anymore. Because you don't know who's going to come running in with a smartphone. Ichi, at least you could have changed, because where are you going to be going anyway? Like that. Like, seriously. I mean, we are stopping by Hello Work. Gotta check in on the place. We gotta guard it. They might fire me from working there, but the bodyguard thing is always free. Plus, we gotta pick up all the stuff in front of vending machines, because that's how we live now. It could have been Iono from Pokemon. Oh, that would have been great, actually. I hate Iono. I beat her with an electric type.
Excuse me. Are you Kasuga-san? You know, Ichiban Kasuga, the hero of Yokohama?
That's me.
Oh, thank goodness. I heard you got work. That maybe you might have a job for me?
Yeah, about that.
As you can see, I too used to be in the Yakuza. I've got a wife and 2 kids. The older one starts elementary school next year.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
They've gone through hell because of me. But I at least want to provide a good life for my family. The, word on the street is that even a guy like me could find some honest work and turn things around.
Until the government interjects.
Is there anything available?
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
You see, I actually just lost my job. As such, I can't do a whole lot for you.
Huh?
I'm just here to break the news, tell everyone what happened. Just know I'm really sorry.
You're serious? Man, no matter where I go, it's the same thing. I was planning to end it all, but that changed
no.
when I heard about you. I'm really at the end of my rope.
Literally.
Now you're out too? You're in the same boat as me? Is this some kind of sick joke? God damn it, you gave me hope, you know that? You can't just toy around with people's emotions like this, come on!
I'm sorry. Please, I'm so sorry.
Damn it!
The burden of a hero. When he can't save the day anymore.
Excuse me. Oh, Kasuga-san.
Hey, good to see you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cause a scene.
That's okay.
Do you, think I can ask you a favor? Provided it's not too much trouble, could you put up a sign saying I'm not here anymore? You see, there's a good chance more people will show up looking for me.
You mean more Yakuza?
Former Yakuza, yes. Would you do that for me? Otherwise, I'm worried they'll just cause trouble for you.
Okay. Yeah, I certainly don't want those guys waltzing in here and harassing people.
I really appreciate it.
Furthermore, don't think that hanging around will make us change our decision. Also, were you fighting out here? I won't have anything like that on the premises. Not one bit.
Ichiban, you're just a common
I'm
bum
sorry.
now.
I'll leave right away. Guess I'll go see Sasaki. He should know what's been going on.
I think he kinda already knew, because wasn't he target number 2 on those guys' hit list? Which is, not a good sign, actually. Hey, that ex-Yakuza guy just stole my watch! I left it out as an engagement present! Can't get a break. Can't ever get a break. This game 180'd in a hurry. It was all optimistic and hopeful and wholesome. Then all of a sudden, holy crap. Everything happened at once.
Oh, hey, Kasuga-san.
Sorry to bother you all of a sudden. There's
I love how they
something
turned on the guy who did a bunch of good work for them on the word of some random VTuber.
Let go at the end of the month.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's my fault for not
Public
having
image
my
is more important than everything.
Yeah, it's all right. Actually, this whole thing's helped me come to terms with it. I put all that effort into having a change of heart to rebuild my life, and then something like this happens. I'm starting to think that someone up there must really hate me.
Sasaki.
It's no big deal, really. I'd say you look a hell of a lot worse than me, huh? Thanks for letting me dream for a bit. Anyway, I probably ought to start packing this place up.
And then packing in a bunch of the neighbors' stuff. Everything sucks forever. Forever. One month? How much did he have stored away that he could still afford rent? In a city? Look at how he uses the baseball bat now.
Great. What do I do now?
1 minute you enjoy the cute orca, next you hear is going to be put down for supposedly killing someone.
Too.
Oh, the peanut
Dodgy-san.
incident.
Namba?
The milkshake peanut.
Hey, sorry to barge in. You got a minute?
Yeah. Time's about all I got these days.
Apparently we're supposed to vote for Ichiban. Damn it, no wonder we didn't get any votes.
Hope you guys are fine with just water.
Water's never a
Ichiban.
bad thing. Much obliged.
There we go. I fixed it. Man, now he has to live like
So,
this because I had to
what's
put
up?
an Ichibi in
It's
instead.
just that something's been on my mind. Have you, by any chance, gone past Hello Work recently?
Yeah, nearby, at least. I thought maybe there might still be some guys looking for me.
Oh, any luck? Anybody end up swinging by?
Got a couple guys the first few days, but no more than that. Guess word's gotten around that they can't count on me anymore.
I see. Well, it turns out there might be more to it than that.
What do you mean?
Well, lately our old friend the Seiryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
Oh, great.
The Seiryu clan?
Like, think back a bit. You remember how Captain Takabe became the chairman after Hoshino died?
And the siren went on?
Yeah, that made sense, given how the clan's set up.
And did you know that Takabe went to prison?
No.
The Silent Hill siren is here again.
Right.
I
So
bet
here's
you
where
can hear
things
it.
get interesting. Rumor has it, the Yakuza left behind by both the Tojo and the Omi have started gathering under the Seiryu banner. We're not just talking 10 or 20 guys here.
Huh? You mean...
I mean, the Seiryu clan's been boosting their numbers in a big way, and neither Hoshino nor Takabe would have okayed that. However,
with Chairman Hoshino dead, and Takabe in the slammer?
exactly. Somebody in the Seiryu clan must be plotting something while their boss is out of commission.
So all those guys who are trying to go straight, they're going back in under the Seiryu clan?
Sasaki probably
That's
too.
not all. Frankly, it gets even worse.
Huh?
Apparently, Sasaki's one of them.
Called it.
He's joined the Seiryu clan too.
Sasaki?
Losing his job really took its toll, I guess. We can't rule out the possibility that he gave up. Living as a civilian might have been too tough.
So he went and joined the Seiryu clan? Are you sure?
Yeah. I heard it from one of my buddies at the homeless camp.
Look, I'm pretty sure I've got no right saying this. In fact, I know I don't. I can't stand by and watch Sasaki get dragged back into the Yakuza. After all, he made a decision to earn his life back. I saw him do it with my own eyes. I want to help him, however I can.
Well, I figured you would, and I'm glad.
Notice the moment those two got unemployed, it's right back to their regular clothes.
You're heading to Seiryu Clan HQ, right? Count us in.
But guys...
Oh, but nothing. We're with you on this. Besides, there's no guarantee they'll be willing to hash things out. After everything, you really think we'd leave you to the dogs?
Dachi-san... Namba...
You're stuck with us. And just like that, the party's back together. Let's say we set off on another adventure. Yeah, Mr. Hero?
Yeah.
Well, any hero worth his salt needs a weapon to match. So, where'd you stash it?
Sash what?
Like you forgot. Your hero's bad. Don't tell me you tossed it out.
Oh, yeah. It's, well...
In an undignified place.
Seriously?
The hell is that?
Well, I needed to hang stuff, so...
Then buy a rack or something, man. That thing deserves better.
You're a Ness, for Christ's sake.
And after my little speech... Honestly, say hero's bad, right? Time to go to work.
Right.
All right, let's roll out.
Actually,
Didn't have like
Hold on a
blades
sec.
on it and stuff and shooting lightning? Or did I just imagine that?
if I'm going on an adventure, then I'll need to look the part.
Oh, here we go. Remember what I said about battle armor? He's back. He had to go get a bad press perm again. I just imagine him going into a salon and going, "Yeah, I need you to screw my hair up real bad."
You were right. Bringing the old suit back was a good call.
I know, right? Gotta say, it's funny. The three of us kicking things off again.
What did you expect? We're in it for the long haul.
If I'm being honest, I think part of me's been waiting for this day for a long time.
All right, it's hero time. Nanba, Adachi-san, we made names for ourselves as the heroes of Yokohama once before. Let's remind this town just what we're all about, yeah?
Hell yeah!
Right behind.
That's been a lot of sirens in the past few minutes, and I'm kind of concerned. What the hell are they doing? We are now a hero again.
I gotta say, that bat really takes me back. It was right around here you plucked that thing out of the ground, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was by the homeless center.
Budge. Remember how you said only the chosen hero could pull it out?
Oh yeah, you were calling it a holy sword or whatever.
And you activated a
We had a
schizophrenia?
childhood fantasy thing going on, but at that point I wondered, is this guy okay in the head?
And I haven't changed one bit. Ha! I will be the savior of this world!
Check it out. He's doing it. Get her done, hero. Always here to save the day.
Hey, you old farts done LARPing around? Then how about you give us some spending money?
Yeah, you won't get
Are
much
they just
from us.
like bad trouble magnets?
You telling me the three of you don't have a single yen on you? I think you're feeding me some bullshit! Now fork over some cash!
Not every random guy you see is loaded, you know. Hey, hero. I think I see a slime approaching. Ready to put that holy...
Oh,
sword-
slime is too good for them.
I was just thinking it's been too long. Namba, Adachi-san, you ready? Yeah!
Every level 1 hero needs some rats to beat up.
Bring it on.
Huh? Whoa! Did these guys just transform?
Ichiban, we've been over this.
Transform into what?
Didn't he say something like that back in the day? How once he became a hero, the bad guys would change during battle?
Oh yeah. Well,
How about a Goomba instead? Still too good.
do you?
Goombas are still too good.
On us.
Wait,
They get into Mario
the
parties.
only one? Oh well, more fun for me, I guess. Cool.
Alright. Oh, I kind of wanted to sling him into the thug. But we got Namba.
Have fun with
It
this.
actually shows his AoE on his fire attacks now. Local hobo burns people alive on the street. Ooh, Adachi would definitely grab a sign. Adachi's the barbarian anyway. Get paralyzed, loser.
Okay.
We're just gonna knock him across Yokohama real quick.
I'm up!
What you got, Adachi? Oh, okay. He's only got the lower attack thing. Adachi, do you still have your police scanner on you? I would like to know why there's so many sirens.
Not an enemy in sight.
That's when more legs broken.
What's that?
We're gonna have to set some Seiryu on fire. in front of the Pinky Rabbit. That'll teach him. I used to own that place, you know. So yeah, Kasuga's wild imagination is back and people are going to transform into things.
Yo.
Maybe we could use some equipment, Hero.
Oh.
How about the sexy place right next to us? Yeah, I want to dress like Sailor Moon when I go beat him up.
Okay.
Well, it's a JRPG now. We have to buy our equipment from somewhere.
Hey.
Speaking of which, I already had some gear purchased for Ichiban. Screw the hero's bat. This giant vibrator has like 5 more stats and paralyzes on hit. Also, what the hell is on the end of it? Actually, I don't want to know.
I'm in good shape.
Don't answer that question, please. You want a jumbo sausage? How about some hoodies? How about some pure white briefs? Everybody's got to have some underwear. We'll put some underwear on. You guys were freeballing this whole time? That is some next level commitment there, I gotta say. More magic damage for Namba. I'm just gonna spend all my money that I saved up by being unemployed and spend it at this sexy place. 0 on the hoodie? I guess everybody's got one. Oops. Okay. I'll take care of that. Best equipment. I thought she was about to snap somebody with a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah.
Hmm?
Actually, I would say it's more rare to have a Yakuza office in general, right? With their logo, like, right there on the side of the building? Because I would say that the government would crack down on that real damn fast, wouldn't they? I was expecting it to do the whole La Cucaracha.
Excuse me.
Hi, remember me? I messed with your clan years ago. I knew the guy that got shot. I want to check in on Sasaki. Nothing else. Please make an appointment.
No.
Well, that didn't work. Well, it's been, what, 4 years?
Hmm?
Oh, Takabe got arrested, too. I missed that part. Means we're gonna break in. How about the sewers?
Oh.
The homeless camp might know something. Let's grab the sake for the chief. A little peace offering. And then he'll let us sneak into the highly protected
Never thought I'd see the day when we'd all join forces
Yakuza
again.
area.
The party's back and better than ever.
Well, better than ever might be a bit much for a bunch of jobless dudes over 40.
Ah, who's keeping score? I say you're the best pals a guy could have. And so what if we're out of work? We're heroes in our hearts. Let's hold our heads high.
You know,
despite you having absolutely zero basis for saying that, I respect your optimism.
Aw, man, you flatter me.
That wasn't exactly a compliment.
I swear, it's never a dull moment with you two around. Anyhow, let's put our backs into it, eh, comrades?
Hell yeah!
So they got this now? Party chats? We actually start a conversation, but you can still move around. It helps with the pacing a bit. Especially since that's more a replacement of the drink links. The drink links are still here, but they're less important.
Great trains coming through.
Adachi, you were so weird. You're like the Barret. Next, they're going to be doing the Final Fantasy victory theme for no reason. Oh, right. If you hit the square button just randomly,
Hey! Somebody!
he's just
What's up?
yelling.
Hey!
Oh boy, a paper plate. Let's not beat up homeless people on the way to see the homeless chief. That seems unwise. I hope I have some money left for this sake after I spent it all on the briefs. Rain just said, press X to Jason!
What's up?
Jason!
Hey!
Jason, how you doing?
いらっしゃいませ。
I believe this is the sake he's looking for.
ありがとうございました。
I think if you need to purchase something for a quest, it appears at the very top of the menu, so you don't have to go looking for it. Jason! Yeah, Jason was in the last game, wasn't he? It was just after Halloween, too. He was a literal Jason. Gee, I hope there's another one where we could have, Michael Myers. Michael Myers just shows up as Austin Powers. Uh-oh, we got some homeless trouble. You want to check it out by going a completely opposite direction? These guys aren't homeless. Let's beat them up for their money.
Yeah,
With my vibrator.
have fun with this.
This vibrator right here. Namba. Adachi. Adachi, catch. I said catch.
Another one in the bag.
Adachi just didn't want to score a home run. Oh hey, it's a Soup Lady and her boyfriend. They're still together. Yeah, homeless soup, my favorite.
Hey, aren't you Risa Unai?
Whoa, a real TV announcer in the flesh. She's even hotter up close.
Sub-stories are back.
Thank you. I'm honored. Well, goodbye.
Wait, hold on. Can we take a picture so I can show all my friends?
Seriously, dude? Forget that. Hey, do you have a boyfriend? How about one of us? Who do you like better? Me or him?
I'm in a bit of a hurry, actually, so excuse me.
What, you think you're some kind of celebrity? I wouldn't piss us off if I were you, Unai-san.
So she's a TV announcer, huh? I better help her get away from those sleazeballs. Hey,
Are
fellas.
they just as wacky as the last
She doesn't
game?
want your
I
company.
remember some considerable ones, yes.
Who the hell are you?
Well, how do you know she's not into us, huh? Looks to me like she wants a piece of action, don't it?
I'd say some of them are even better than the
You think
last
she
game.
looks like she wants a piece of you? No wonder nobody's into you.
You talking shit, old man?
What's so wrong about getting to know a hot TV announcer? If you won't let us get close, we'll just have to take you out.
Yeah. You and whose vibrator?
Battle's on. Cool.
Let's play ping pong. I doubt they beat the life-sized Roomba. Funny you should mention that. Even Namba could ping pong. This wizard's got high AC.
Let's go.
Ooh, double kill! Getting vibrated, loser.
Look at me go. Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna say too much on the Sojimaru thing. I'm just gonna say there's a Sojimaru thing.
What? What's with him?
Weaponized dragon engine jank? Yes! That's exactly what that is.
No, no, please no. I'm so sorry.
And I love it. It breaks legs.
Freaking scumbags. You alright there?
I am, thank you. I really appreciate you saving me.
So, TV announcer, huh?
Yup. I'm Risa Unai from TBS.
I'm Kasuga. Ichiban Kasuga. Nice to meet you. I guess you famous people got it tough. Getting pestered by creeps like that.
You should bring a bodyguard with you.
I wouldn't say that I'm famous, but I do get harassed by people like them sometimes, yes.
Well, this is one hot dumpster fire of a town, so just be careful around these parts, yeah? Anyway, you heading to work?
Right you are. I'm on my way to a radio show, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, indeed. Have you heard of TBS Radio?
First time I've heard of it, but I might have a radio cassette player lying around somewhere, so I could probably tune in.
Then please give us a listen.
Why not tune in on the
You can also
phone?
try tuning in with a phone app, too.
Oh, hey!
What's the show about?
Oh, all sorts of things. Food, music, you name it. Sometimes we even talk about things overseas. I join as a co-host every now and then. We end up talking about games pretty often when I'm there.
Oh, I see.
Are you like games too? I used to play them a lot when I was a kid. I always wanted to be a hero.
Oh, I was talking about tabletop games.
A hero, you say? That sounds cool, I guess. Is this guy some kind of LARPer?
I was gonna make a comment somewhere along that line, yeah.
Maybe I ought to use the radio to study up on what's new.
That'd be great. I could even talk about how you saved me on today's segment.
Oh, no, it's cool. What I did's not worth mentioning on the radio.
Just
Well,
one man and his
take care,
vibrator
nice
doing
song.
what they do
Stay
best.
safe, and good luck with your radio show.
Will do. Thank you again, Kasuga-san.
Radio shows, huh? Been a while since I've listened to one, but maybe I'll give it a shot with my radio cassette back home.
These days, you just call them
I
podcasts.
also have a smartphone app or something, so maybe I'll download that too.
So that's introducing us to the new radio mechanic on our smartphone, where you could actually download the music and take it with you, as well as a few pre-recorded podcast things too. Smartphone, here's the radio. There's several songs you could pick. Oh, hey! I'm gonna have to wait to see if I have a day off on Friday night, then I could play that. We got a lot here, though. Especially, of course, Yakuza songs. Of course, Friday night. And you've got podcasts. Eventually I'll learn to listen to them, but how about we put on some tunes? Once I remember how I do that. Oh, left button, play. So if you're like running around fighting people, or doing other kinds of chores in the game, you can play some Yakuza music. Wait, how is Ichiban hearing this anyway? Is it just playing out of his phone in his pocket? Or does his hair come with earbuds? So, they got a castle now. There were big plans for it, but the pandemic hit.
No.
So it was going to be something more traditional, but hey, the homeless people do what they can. The government does nothing about this, even though it is definitely some kind of safety hazard.
Guess so.
A monument to their victory. The chief is taking his position a little literally. Welcome to the homeless kingdom. You know, we had to make it more like Dragon Quest, so we had to have a kingdom somewhere.
Yes.
And it has to be Yakuza eyes, so why not a kingdom of homeless guys? Like, you know me by now. The things we've been through? I gotta be wearing our jacket soon. Yeah, how do you pay for that suit? Where were you keeping it?
Ah.
Okay, it's a bike. Dance with me, Chief. He's gonna take us by bicycle. Let's do it. Oh no, this again? Oh no! I've been here once before.
That's so.
The back door of the back door. Where everything comes out of people's back doors. Oh yeah, it's winter in this game, so they're a little bit ahead of us. Well, it's 2023, so still behind us, but you know what I mean.
Huh?
So we're gonna get our tutorial dungeon. Sewer surfing! We're gonna meet 4 turtles down there. It's gonna get real silly. I should have left a whale.
No.
Yokohama, 2 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah! I can still hear the voices.
There. See that hole underneath the bridge? That's our way in.
Oh, this smell is not going to come out of this.
Sword, isn't it? Just leave me. I can't swim anymore.
Nambu, it's like 100 feet.
We can get up from there. Hang in there, Nama.
Listen up, evildoers. Guess who's back? In the sewer. We're beneath the streets, hanging out underground. In and around our home. Something that's green and brown. It's poop!
Can we really get to the Seiryu clan HQ through this rat hole?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Still, I have heard some rumors about some real weirdos shacking up here. Stay on guard.
Homeless, even the homeless don't want to mess with. So, they changed up this sewer dungeon quite a bit. It's got some verticality to it now. And I forgot all about this section being in the game so early. I bet there's lots of good stuff just hiding off the beaten tracks. Like a ring. Ichi should get that because it's health bonus. Oh no, it's attack bonus. That's even better. Ichi gets the priority when it comes to attack and health. I don't remember it being very long. I just don't remember it being here at all. Weirdos! And werewolves! Dumba. Yes. Get exploded! I cast Fireball! I didn't ask how big the room is, I said I cast Fireball! Anybody want to catch this? Never mind!
Let's go.
That guy isn't knocked out, that guy is dead. He exploded so hard. Oh, my shirt!
Okay.
Shirt ripper! I don't even get that onigiri back that he stole. Damn it.
Stronger. On to the next level.
I cast Stop Being Mean to Me!
Moving up in the world.
I cast Command to Fenestrate. But there's no windows in the sewer. You can still run past people, though. That hasn't changed at all. There's gonna be some mandatory fights. How'd you guys get down there? I wonder why they're giving Yakuza a swimming mechanic. I mean like a dragon. We don't call it Yakuza anymore. Well, I gotta change out of these clothes anyway. They're completely ruined now. My underwear is soaked. Anything over here? You can even sprint in the water. A safe key. These are placed to silver and gold keys.
Should I open it?
Silver chests need 1 key, gold chests need 3.
Got it.
Oh, who wants a bandana? I know who wants a bandana. Ichi. It increases its defense, which is physical power, and willpower, which is magical resistance. Or magic in big quotation marks. Elemental stuff, basically. I don't think willpower was in the last game. I think it was all just off of defense. You talking some mad stuff or people right next to explosive things? See what I mean? Man, I love using the environment as a weapon. Nope. Nope, I don't want anything to do with that. That's something weird going on. Adachi, you go first. You go first. There's something weird going on here.
Let's do it.
We got manor pillars. Squirm worms. And I can't ping pong him. He'd be backed up. Oh, I do have my bat breaker though.
Open wide.
Get paralyzed. Wait, they're caterpillar based, so that means they're weak to fire. Not that weak. Just get out. Just get out of the suit. You don't have to be this dedicated to the bit. Get out of there. This is too silly. It's like they're being super jittery. They're making me super jittery. It's like they're super jittery men. What would you even call that? Suji men. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Oh, you're thick. Hey. Shit ripper! It's a dumpster bento! You don't need that! Okay, I don't have a great line for fire, so that's why I'm gonna move a little bit. I could do, this. I love being able to move around. Okay, Adachi's too far away to catch. I don't think I have a weapon. Ooh. Okay. Need to get those status effects going. This game loves status effects. Burns are more effective. Poison's more effective. Paralysis I found very useful. Blinds, very useful. Hey, Ichi, catch. This is probably going to kill him, isn't it? No, but he can't get sent flying. He's too big and bulky. What was in that? Look how effective that cold was. Shit ripper! He stole our soup! Jerk! He died from his burns?
Let's go.
Barrel. It's a barrel of fun! No, but you need to learn your healing abilities, buddy. What do we got left that hasn't been stolen yet?
Don't get caught.
Not much.
Don't get caught. That's better. Let's get it done.
Those werewolves like to steal, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Grand Liner is a new kind of ability for Ichiban. It's a new kind of AoE. Who wants the helmet? I think Namba needs the helmet. Because he's been getting bullied. I can save it right here. I just need to make sure I don't save over my premium adventure, just in case I want to mess with that. I'm on the post-game dungeon. Let's go.
Totally.
Looks like we were able to sneak in.
You would think they would padlock that with all the weirdos in the sewers.
Clan courtyard? The chairman's room's up there, right?
Yeah, no way I'd forget it.
Yeah, I almost fell from there.
Takes me back. It was just us three. First time we came here.
Whoa, hey! The hell'd you come from?
That stealth didn't last long.
Uh-oh. So much for getting nostalgic, huh?
Right. Yes, it's a fight then.
Now let's rock and roll! Adachi-san! Namba!
Grab something and start throwing.
Battle is on!
Random bullshit, go!
Ass-kicking time!
Okay, let's try out this new AoE.
Take your best
The Grand Liner. The farther you are away, the more damage it'll do.
Brace yourself! Get lost!
Of course, it's limited to how long the battlefield is. Oh, there we go. Who's going next? Him. He's gonna get bonked. Yeah, it's a charging attack. Everybody's ganging up on the wizard. Really?
Yes,
I cast Burning Hands. I mean Burning Breath. Dragon's Breath. Everybody's beating up on poor Namba.
Hell of a scrap back there. Safe to say, they'll be hounding us.
That just means we don't gotta sneak around anymore. We're going all the way to the top.
Man, this feels familiar. It's the exact same dungeon room. They changed nothing. They just took it from Like a Dragon Yakuza and put it right in this game. I think it's even the same layout, too. Second floor, fancy dungeon. He looks like a tough Seiryu member.
Let's do it! Let's get it done!
Okay, everybody want to stay in a line just for a second? So I can do this? Thanks.
Okay.
He even paralyzed one of the guys by grazing him. Hey, you're supposed to be paralyzed. Not fair. Ow. I would like to think that Ryogu Gakatoku looked at the Dragon Engine ragdolls and was like, we could weaponize this. And that's how the launch mechanic happened. I saw a funky ragdoll there.
Let's go.
I saw that ragdoll get funky.
Okay.
Bowling.
Let's get it done. You're weak.
And I would like to get a hold of one of those chairs, but... Well, at least they're trying to go after Ichi for once. I got a chair. I thought you were a steel chair! I can't believe it! Can't grab that? Really? Okay. Stop moving. Thank you. Ichiban with his steel table!
Let's go.
Man, WrestleCrest would be proud of all the steel chairs we're using. One hell of a tutorial dungeon, I'd say. Ooh, what's down here? It's not blocking my way. What's down here? You're hiding something from me, I just know it. No, just an herb. Why do they need so many meeting rooms? What kind of work are you guys doing in here? Oh boy, this guy looks rugged.
Let's get it done.
There's a lot of things to throw at you in this room. Just saying. Double kill.
Yeah.
Number, you got a choice here. You got many things to swing at people. Just saying. After Psycho picking up that one sign, I think anybody can just lift anything they want, throw it.
I'm up.
Let's see, what do I got available? A potted plant. Plus, all these weapon attacks might stun, too, if they don't kill immediately.
Let's go.
Stop stabbing the wizard.
Another one in the bag.
I know why they gave us the Seiryu clan, so we can practice our weapon attacks.
Ready when you are.
And grenades. I'm gonna have so many safe keys. You ain't gonna believe how many safe keys I got. By the end of this game, you're gonna be like, I could just buy the save factory. With the keys. Just, the keys will buy the save factory. Look, if there's not an item in every single room, what's the point? Okay, things got ominous. I think we're about to come up on a mini-boss of some sort.
Should I open it? Sweet!
A down jacket! Ichi's got the clothes. I'll give Namba the jacket. Okay, never mind. It was just a lull in the action. Back to EDM music as usual. This looks like a Souls-like boss room.
Oh, yeah.
Toy bracelet, that is magical damage, so definitely Namba.
You think you can just barge in here?
Yeah.
Nobody sneaks into Seiryu HQ and gets away with it. You three are dead meat. Damn it. German's room's right there, too.
Shit. What's the plan, Ichiban? This guy's on a good one.
He's just what we wanted. After all, every dungeon needs a tough boss at the end.
My sister once said, "What's duck down?" when looking at jackets. I told her it was full of the duck that didn't. Ooh, that's good. So, he has a guard up. This game has a mechanic for dealing with guards. I'm just gonna give him a pitiful look, see if I can steal something.
Have fun with this. Anything worse?
And you don't have a grab. You can counter guards with grabs.
This guy hits hard.
Speaking of which,
If we can't knock him down, maybe we can toss him around.
monkey flip.
Going in.
Say goodbye to your guard. It does additional damage and it can't guard for a while.
Yeah. Watch this.
So you can expect a lot more enemies to be guarding that you're gonna have to deal with. But I can't use that potted plant as a weapon? I'll use the sofa table.
Okay.
It vibrated. QTEs are back. He's got friends. Let's introduce him to table. I don't like Kawaki being here, but do I have a grand liner? Yes, I do. Goodbye.
All right, let's do it.
Somebody get stunned already. Thank you. That's incredibly useful, especially when you have this many opponents. I so want Kawaki on fire.
Have fun with this.
Man, that guy wasn't close enough.
Open wide. Feeling good.
He's not guarding yet. Ping pong. Yeah! We don't have anything to do with attack buffs just yet.
Hey,
we just have to deal with
We
it.
got a big one coming. You wanna fight?
I wonder if I could graze that guy with it.
Break yourself.
Oh, I thought it would knock him out. There we go.
All right, let's do it.
No, you're gonna die from anything before you even get ping-ponged. Victory!
Think I'm getting strong.
Thanks for the key.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
All right. Chairman's just passed here, yeah?
Yeah. Stay on your toes.
Remember last time we opened those doors, someone got shot in the head.
All right. We'll see that it's settled before next week's meeting.
A Zoom call.
Precisely. We'll accept their proposal. Is that all? Very well. I'll be in touch. My apologies. I had to see that through. I've been managing things in Chairman Takabe's absence. I am Ebida, the clan captain. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ichiban Kasuga-san.
I don't like his smile.
So what? You hear about us from Takabe or something?
Yes, I've heard a great deal, too.
And Takabe, he's still locked up, right?
In short, one of ours got busted and the chairman took the brunt of it. He's set to be released in 2 years.
And what about you? You're filling in for him while he's away, right? I don't remember seeing you around before.
I'm a new addition. I didn't join the Seiryu until after the Great Dissolution.
And you're already captain? You sure climbed the ladder fast.
Yakuza like
Based
a
on
chocobo.
that, you must be
Yeah,
pretty
who would
good.
be having the chocobo tattoo?
You flatter me. But you see, with the death of the previous chairman and the chaos that followed the Great Dissolution, well, the fact of the matter is we were short-handed. To be even more blunt about it, my promotion was based entirely on how well I earned. As a Yakuza, however...
Oh, so this
that's
is
not really
Daniel
something
Day
to be
Kim.
proud of.
Hey, you're humble, at least.
Let's get back on topic. Chairman Takabe told me what you did for the Seiryu clan, among others. The Ijin 3 are all very much indebted to you. Please excuse me for not reaching out sooner.
Yeah, appreciate you rolling out the red carpet.
We take security matters quite seriously here. Unless I give explicit permission, any intruders are to be eliminated on sight.
And somehow the government lets you do this.
Unfortunately, it seems there was a delay in giving orders, even after I'd confirmed it was you.
Maybe relax your grip on the place then, huh? One wrong move and we'd be feeding the fish right now.
If I told my men to stand down first thing, I would never have seen our heroes of Yokohama in action. As acting head of the Seiryu clan, it's my responsibility to determine who we do business with. Surely you understand.
Well, I guess we're the ones who barged in. Wouldn't be right for us to complain about it.
You have my thanks.
Anyway, Ebina-san, the reason we came here...
Yes, I'm aware. It's about Sasaki-san. Is that right?
That certainly saves us some time.
Convenient.
Where do you think we're headed?
Maybe the mountains? You know, so they can bury us in the woods?
Far from it. We're en route to a warehouse at the wharf.
So we could throw you in the ocean.
And we gotta go all the way to the harbor just to talk about Sasaki?
Well, seeing is believing, as they often say. After the Great Dissolution 4 years ago, even some Seiryu clan members were ready to leave the Yakuza life behind. Chairman Takabe, in light of this, encouraged them to do just that. However, one major obstacle stands between an ex-Yakuza and the outside world.
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause, right?
Yeah, correct. As long as that's in place, former Yakuza are unlikely to find decent work, forcing many onto the streets. Knowing what might await them, the first thing the chairman did was provide a way one might make an honest living.
And what's that?
You'll see. In fact, we're almost there.
Hey, there used to be a slime on that thing.
We bought the warehouse the Liumang had been using some time ago.
Oh yeah, we remember being
It's
here and it
we
exploded.
gather trash from all 4 corners of the globe.
You know, a forklift would do those guys wonders.
Trash?
I say trash, but in reality, it's a little more complicated than that. Rather, it's things one can no longer afford to keep. For example, we might receive evidence of a president's adultery, or illicit money transfer records. A scholar may call them pieces of history. But to others, they are cursed objects meant to be destroyed.
And how is this honest work?
As to our part, we secretly store these controversial trinkets for safekeeping. And should the client request it, we'll dispose of their trash without hesitation.
We destroy evidence.
It's our duty to make clients feel safe, that they might entrust their disposables to this island nation we call Japan.
So, it's like a giant safety deposit box.
Precisely. Each storage container is lined with lead, so even X-rays can't make out their contents. In addition, the interiors are also vacuum sealed to prevent degradation. Naturally, that demands a rather high premium, but we still find ourselves with new inventory almost every day.
I swear. What'll you Yakuza think up next?
Oh, this isn't just some Seiryu clan racket. It's our front corporation.
Right, so this is where you're sending those who want out?
Yes. The Omi and Tojo's dissolution changed everything. Many Yakuza who are unable to reintegrate into society have since returned. Not everyone can weather those 5 long years, and thus the Yakuza is all they have. Whatever their reasons, it's estimated they number over 10,000.
Yakuza, when you're here, you're family, or else.
As far as they're concerned, the best option is to side with smaller, local groups like the Seiryu clan. Provided at least one organization remains, they will no doubt continue to seek them out. For this reason, Chairman Takabe plans to coordinate with all remaining Yakuza clans and quickly dissolve them as well.
What? You mean all at once?
the Yomei Alliance of Hiroshima, the Kitakata family of Hokkaido, the Ryudo family of Okinawa. Those are just the start, as he's secretly in touch with many other groups as well. He's aptly called this plan the Second Great Dissolution. Should it succeed, then the Yakuza will truly be a thing of the past. I have been acting on his behalf, carefully advancing the plan while he's away.
Never knew Takabe had his sights set so high.
In order to avoid the hardship caused by the first dissolution, the second will only be carried out once we've secured enough jobs. To that end, we've been expanding our business in numerous areas. Frankly, not all of them have been successful, but we can't afford to let that slow us down. We must give all we have to the task at hand.
So the second great dissolution. When exactly are you guys planning to pull the trigger?
When the time is right. That's all I can say for now.
Why is the music ominous?
You've told us so much already, even though we just met. Seriously, it means a lot.
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san, I'm well aware of all the work you two have done in rehabilitating former Yakuza. That said, I am also aware of your current predicament.
Yeah, so is everybody else.
Despite this, let me assure you that our goals are the same. Masumi Arakawa's last wish, his incredible dream of giving every last Yakuza a chance at normal life. Would you entrust that to us?
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san.
Sasaki! Guess you really were here after all, huh?
I'm sorry, well, to be honest, I came here with the intent of joining the Seiryu clan. But thankfully, Ebina-san said I could stay a civilian.
You've got nothing to apologize for. If you're okay with this, then you have my support.
We will take responsibility.
Sasaki's a good guy.
And look after Sasaki-san from here on. Is that all right with you?
Honestly, it's amazing what you guys have done. Makes me wonder why I even bothered trying to do it on my own. Anyway, Ebina-san, I ultimately just want to say thank you. This might sound kind of presumptuous of me, but if I may, could I ask you see this through? That no man gets left behind?
Yes, of course. I'll see that it's done.
Well, seems noble.
Kasuga-san.
Even though it is in a
Provided you
weird
still have
way.
time,
Gray area.
there's someone I'd like you to see.
Yeah? I mean, sure. I've got nothing but time right now.
Glad to hear it. In that case, allow me to give him a call.
That won't be necessary.
Well then, it would appear he's already here.
No way.
Oh, this jerk?
It's been a while, Ichi.
Holy shit. Captain Sawashiro?
You're aware he put a bullet in the last guy's brain, right? What's he doing here? That doesn't seem proper or right. And that was just chapter 1, and a lot of things Hawaiian style, what?
No, it's fine. Old habits die hard, huh?
It's Joe Sawashiro again. You would think he'd be in jail.
Sawashiro!
Oh wait, he was.
I thought you were in the slammer. What are you doing here? You were found guilty. You killed the Seiryu chairman.
Oh, he didn't shoot him in the head. I thought he was in the head.
far as Ebina's concerned, you're public enemy #1, right? At a glance, I'd say he's treating you like the opposite.
You know, for a dumbass, you're pretty perceptive, huh, Ichi?
And I see you're at it with that. Would it kill you to be nice for once? I guess old habits really do die hard.
So they do.
So, what exactly's going on?
Well, long story short, I wasn't the one who killed Chairman Hoshino 4 years ago.
What?
An answer 4 years in the making.
Awful late to the party, aren't you? Seems even Hoshino got sick of waiting.
Young master, what have you done?
Ryo Aoki?
Yeah, I should be asking you. The ruthless Captain Sawashiro I once knew never dragged his ass. But I have a theory. You let it slip that someone was after the old man's head, didn't you? If all went according to plan, Ichiban would come save the day before you made the hit. That's what you were banking on, right? Well, change of plans.
I see. So you sent a guy in ahead of me to ensure the job was done.
I'll make sure the credit goes to you. If it gets around that you off the Seiryu clan chairman, well, you're sure to impress a cellmate or two.
So then, that means I'd lost your trust some time ago, young master.
You're wrong there, Sawashiro. You never had my trust to begin with.
Your kid is great, ain't he, Joe? Then Hoshino appears as a force ghost. Has some parting words before Ichiban comes in the door.
So someone else got to him before you even had the chance. Right. Then the young master played you as well. And even knowing that, you still took the fall.
Well, I can't deny I was on my way to kill the chairman. Maybe I did pray for a sort of miracle. That by some chance I wouldn't have to. But it would have been too shameless of me to plead innocence.
You had your reasons. I'm sure a lot was going through your head at the time, yeah?
That's true. I suppose I was trying to atone for my sins somehow. It was clear the young master... No. My own son was only sinking deeper into the abyss. I spoiled him. And Arakawa-san's death was a direct result of that. In truth, I might have prevented it. But instead, I pushed him to do it.
Well, to be honest, you kind of just passed him off on somebody else.
Once they put me in prison, I thought I'd just be counting down the rest of my days. But someone put that countdown on hold. That someone was Ebina. A man claiming to be his attorney came to visit. He told me he could prove me innocent. that he wanted to appeal for a retrial.
So Ebina knew the truth? Did he know about Chairman Hoshino? That there was another killer?
Yeah. He's a sharp one, that guy. Real young, full of energy type. He did everything he could to get me out of prison. It was all to serve his goal, to start up the second great dissolution. You even heard it yourself just now. Arakawa still had a lot more to do before he passed.
I get it. You couldn't be the one Yakuza left out of all this.
No way. I'm the guy that turned from the Tojo to the Omi, incited a war and went on an all-out rampage in the process. Get someone like me on your leash, and even a fresh face like Ebina's sure to turn a few heads. To keep the strays in line, you need someone who can bark over them. I suppose that's why he brought me in.
Sounds like you got the short end of that one.
I'd say it's the perfect job for me. All things considered.
Always the second banana, huh, Sarashiro?
It sure beats pretending to atone for my sins in some cell.
Captain.
I had asked Ebina to bring you here tonight, but it wasn't so I could talk about myself. I know I have no right, Ichi, but I have a favor to ask you.
A favor? From me?
It's a rush job, too.
Let me hear it first. I don't exactly want to bite off more than I can chew, you know?
What hasn't stopped you in the past?
As I understand it, you're fresh out of a job, right? I'm sure you'll find the time.
Okay, what is it?
So, Sawashiro asks you a favor, and without any clue as to what it is, you run off and snag a passport. Sir, yes, sir, eh?
That's one way to put it.
Well, whatever his favor is, I imagine you'll be heading overseas, right? Passport ain't good for much else.
He's gonna fill me in later today.
Also, you're ex-Yakuza? How did you manage to get
Are
one?
you gonna be okay by yourself? I mean, can we really trust Sawashiro?
You know, I think if he was gonna hurt me, he'd have done it by now.
That's a fair point.
Not only that, I'm out of work, with plenty of time to spare. Figured I'd just go meet him. I'd feel bad turning him down at this point, especially after he came to me for help.
Guess we're all going to Heian Tower then. You're not the only one with time on his hands after all.
Alright, Peking Duck. You still serve it there, right? Oh boy, taxis! I sure hope something weird doesn't happen on the way there. Nah. That would be silly. See, nothing weird happened. So it's at Chinatown. Oh yeah. Ah yeah. It is the Peking Duck place. I wonder if it still has a high spawn rate for platinum and gold plates in this area. Got an arcade? Or is that Mahjong? I think it might be Mahjong. Yep, it's Mahjong, and it's the higher grade one too. I don't think I have that time for that at the moment. Mahjong could be quite lengthy.
What's up?
We haven't any sub-stories except for that mandatory one for the radio, too. I don't think any exist just yet. We're still kind of in tutorial mode. Even though we have the entirety of Yokohama available. And all the old familiar places except for Dragon Kart is somehow missing. That didn't come back in this version. Yeah, there's my Mahjong there. That's usually where I went to play Mahjong. They really open up the area in a hurry, but there's not much to do in it unless you want to do sub-games. They're not mini-games, they're not micro-games, they're sub-games. They're entire games within another game. Prove me wrong. Namba, are you making a mess? I'm hearing crashing noises. I want to see if they're running into something. Sometimes the NPCs just like barrel through things, and you see trash cans go flying, scooters, everything. Kitten! By the way, there's a first-person mode now. Actually, that's not first-person mode. Which button is it? I guess this is first-person mode. That's a happy kitty. At least they aren't micro games with microtransactions. No! Sega would prefer them on their bigger games. And it's ridiculous stuff, like unlocking New Game Plus. That's right, I bought the game, but I bought it at a discount. And it came with that bundled in. So I'm allowed to make fun of them for it. I got it for like 20 to 30 bucks cheaper than it should have been.
What's up? Yo!
Than it shouldn't have been, is more accurate.
Hey.
This place used to be great for the gold plates. What happened? The economy hit, didn't it? Now it's paper plates. Inflation! Turned all my gold into paper.
To think there'd come a day when we'd share a meal here.
I'll say. Still, I assumed it'd just be us.
Actually, they're here on Ebina's orders. I made a lot of enemies before getting arrested. Plenty of people out there still hate my guts, it seems.
I mean, it's not hard to question why, really.
I did what you asked. Got my passport right here.
Ah. Excellent.
So, what's this favor you're asking?
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Hawaii? Who is it?
I always wanted a vacation.
Well, it's your mother.
What?
She's the one woman the boss truly loved. Akane-san.
Huh? Wait, that's...
Just so we're clear here, yes, you are indeed the boss and Akane-san's child.
We established that last time.
40 years ago, I saw everything with my own eyes. On that day, 2 babies at the coin lockers were sadly mistaken for one another.
Here's some more exposition in case you missed that game. So he just decided to randomly check a locker and hit, hey, free kid!
In a perfect world, you would have been raised as Masato Arakawa, the boss's own flesh and blood. You were, of course, replaced with the son I abandoned. If you hate me for it, you're welcome to say so. You have every right.
No, I think you got a good self-hate going on. Accidental infant acquisition.
I've always had two fathers. Jiro Kasuga at the Shangri-La Soapland, and by oath, Masumi Arakawa. For what it's worth, that's all I needed.
I got to have 3 Christmases.
Maybe you're right. That said, what about your mother?
Right, this Akane-san lady is...
Yes. She's your mom.
No, but Akane-san, I heard she was killed. Heck, Arakawa-san told me himself. The Hikawa family hunted her down. You know, the guys Arakawa-san used to roam with.
Right, well, that may be what the boss believed. But it's not entirely true. Prior to the boss's departure, the patriarch of the Hikawa family hoped to marry Arakawa-san to his daughter. That's how much he liked him. You might even say the patriarch wanted him as his heir. But as fate would have it, the boss was already together with Akane-san, so he had to fearfully turn down the offer.
Right.
That was it. And the patriarch's rage upon hearing the news was more than the boss could have ever imagined. In a sudden turn, he tried to kill both the boss and Akane-san, who at the time was pregnant with you.
Seriously, you forgot all of this? Why am I explaining this to you?
You see, the boss had heard Akane-san was caught by the Hikawa family, but he never saw her body for himself. He kept believing she was out there, and so he strung up one Hikawa member after another. But by then, it was too late, and the order to kill Akane-san had already been passed on to the contractors.
Really, we spent like 3 hours on this last game.
Professional hitmen. So now they were on the hunt too. The Hikawa patriarch was playing all his cards.
All that to kill Akane-san? Just her alone?
Crossing the Yakuza carries a heavy toll. Surely I don't have to tell you that. It was then Arakawa made one last move. And in order to save your mom, he raided the Hikawa family HQ all by himself.
Gotta believe the audience has the memory of a goldfish. Look, Nishikiyama had more memory than that. Come on.
Arakawa! You're going straight to hell, you damn traitor!
Yay, I got a +2. Arakawa gets an old boy hallway fight and a proper showing off of how much of a badass he was. Well, he did have a reputation. Fooled you.
Where is she? Old man. Wherever
she may be, she won't have much longer to live. The hounds are already on her trail, and once they sniff her out, it's feeding time, down to the very last bone.
What if they get news that the person with the money ain't alive anymore?
My orders are absolute.
Then make new orders. Tell whoever you hired, you're calling it off.
The plan's already in motion. Give it up. As far as I'm concerned, you crossed the point of no return a long time ago.
Did you forget?
Where the fuck is Akane?
No longer in the country. She's bound for the Philippines. Stowed away on some shady-looking cargo ship, it seems. Imagine a pretty little thing by her lonesome, with hardly a yen to her name. Surely she has to earn her keep somehow. I hear life at sea is quite demanding, but it's the men at sea who I'd be concerned about.
Oh, just pull the trigger already.
Bet you they're lined up as we speak.
Shit! You piece of shit! Tell your men to stand down, or they'll be dead just like you, Ikawa!
That's the spirit, Arakawa. Oh, I've been wanting to see that face. To hear you scream like that little brat you are!
Pull the trigger. Thank you.
Make the call! Do it already!
One really has to wonder, though, how bad is your bitch holding up?
Okay, this is when the torture should end and you just kill the guy already. He's just having fun with it now.
The boss continued torturing the Hikawa patriarch until he breathed his last. But no matter what he did, the madman kept on laughing. Till the bitter end.
Joshua just said, I'm going to say, hi, Bosch.
And in the end, he never found out where Akane-san was. And now he had no chance of calling off her pursuers.
But wait, he knew she was headed for the Philippines, right? There had to be something he could do.
There was. He flew to the Philippines as soon as possible, and once he formed his own family, his subordinates joined the search. But nothing ever turned up, and the years just kept passing by. He came to believe that if Akane-san were alive, she would have contacted him. That day never came. So he and the rest of us assumed the worst. Though no one ever said it out loud. Here. It's the photo of Akane-san the boss had us carry around.
What?
I can't imagine you've seen it.
He needed to save money, so he only had one
This
photo.
is
He had to
her?
share.
Akane-san?
Oh, my mom's hot.
She's native Hawaiian, albeit with some Japanese blood mixed in.
Then I have that blood too?
Guess that's how it goes.
You're a quarter Hawaiian. Congratulations.
"10 years had passed since Akane-san went missing. Then, one day the boss got an emergency call. It was from an officer of a Filipino group we had dealings with. He found a girl in Hawaii who looked just like her.
Then that mean maybe she moved back home at some point.
Yeah, we'd been looking at that angle too, as you might have guessed. But the boss never knew where exactly in Hawaii she was born. That might be why we still came up short.
So you went there to take a look? To find Akane-san?
As soon as I got word, I was on the first flight out. It was just me, though. The boss stayed behind.
Why?
What? Why didn't he go with me? If I can afford to be blunt, it's because he was afraid. He'd had enough. A man can only have his hopes built up so many times. The stronger and more promising the lead, the bigger the hurt when it all fell through.
I see. Makes sense.
Anyway, off I went. Eventually, I found her. It was Akane's-san, no doubt about it.
And she was safe and sound?
She was. About as safe as you can get. Granted, that presented a bit of a problem for me.
Huh?
Say all went well, and she returned to the boss. Akane-san would inevitably want to meet her child.
It's self-preservation kicked in, huh?
She'd quickly see that her son's been living with a handicap since the transfer at the coin locker. Now, she might at first say that just being able to reunite is enough. But eventually, she'd want to know about his condition. And she'd probably ask how that happened. Before long, she and the boss would be comparing their memories from that night. Then it'd hit. They'd realize they transferred their baby at different lockers. How then would they treat Masato Arakawa, the young master, the boy they believed was theirs?
Well...
We wouldn't have had a Yakuza like a dragon.
What would have happened. But I did know this. As long as Akane's-san kept out of Japan, everything here'd stay the same. Neither I nor the young master would have to suffer.
Wait, then you flew out to Akane-san too?
Come on, Joe, really?
Exactly. When I saw Akane-san, I was planning to kill her.
Is that your answer to everything?
Even I couldn't help trembling. I had every intention to get rid of the woman the boss loved. However, I ended up walking away. All thanks to something she said.
If anyone asks, I've been dead a long time.
And Akane-san has kids out there?
It shouldn't come as a surprise if you think about it. A young girl on the run from hired killers, with absolutely no hope of contact from the man she loved. Who could blame her for anything? From then on, it was her life to live. So I decided to honor her wishes. I gave word to the boss that Akane-san was dead. I told him the Hikawa family had reached her first. That all I'd found was her lifeless body. Nothing more. The boss quietly accepted my report. The search for Akane-san was called off. And she was never spoken of again.
Then I was in the office and I shot the Hoshino guy and he beat me up and oh wait.
I needed some control over her so that she wouldn't suddenly get homesick for Japan. You see.
You're a certified asshole. Still, I get that this all started because of what Akane-san said. I'm not saying everything you did was wrong.
Well, with the boss now dead and me out of prison, the situation has changed. I wrote a letter to Akane-san. I told her everything there was to know. How I betrayed the boss, and that Ichiban Kasuga, the boy who grew up in a soapland, was her child. Ironic, isn't it? Neither I nor Akane-san were finally free until long after the boss was gone. Anyhow, Ichi, Akane-san, she tells me she wants to meet you.
She does? Me?
Akane-san's home address. It's right there on the front.
Wow, she lives at XXXX Street.
From Akane-san?
It's just the envelope. The letter was to stay between me and her. I'm afraid I can't show it to you.
Sure, I get that.
It said, "Dear Joe Shawashiro, I always found you very hot, more hot than my husband."
But Akane-san's only getting older. A son ought to set his mother's mind at ease before she passes on, don't you think?
Well, yeah.
This is just one more way for me to atone for all I've done. I'll be booking your flight to Hawaii.
It's Yakuza.
Leave tomorrow night. All that's left is how you feel about it. Will you go? Not for me, but for Akane-san. Please, won't you see her, Ichi?
Captain.
I beg you.
Flee the country.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day you bowed your head to me. All right, I'll go see her.
Well, I would have killed you if you'd said no.
Well, at least you're honest.
What's up?
Oh, that was just Namba's phone. Never mind that. They decided to stand around, like men. Waiting for their date. That's you. Let's head over to the Survive. We could talk about your vacation. We just called the taxis from everywhere. And maybe we could find the Hong Kong command. No, not there. Darn it. Man, today I really could have used the Hong Kong, let me tell you what. A suffocation bomb? Is that what that said? Silence a group of enemies and lower their agility. Yeah, I feel less agile when I'm suffocating.
I see.
Well, at least we didn't have to recap that.
Okay.
So, you're going to Hawaii? Without us?
Hey.
Okay.
Ichiban is going it global.
Okay.
To America.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that, Namba. I'm gonna get to that. Because where Ichiban is going,
Yep.
It would be awfully awkward if everybody was speaking Japanese, right? No, he is right. Adachi's right. A lot of Japanese people do go to Hawaii. It's a hot spot in both directions. How about your girlfriend that, you know, that you're just friends with right now? She still hasn't read that message. Well, you were chauvinistic, and let's not recap that again.
Hold on. Yeah.
Bring your shorts and your swim trunks. Watch out for white taxis. Yeah, we're gonna have people taking advantage of tourists.
Listen.
Stop by Arakawa on your way there too.
Got it.
Thanks.
Sadly, Namba and Adachi will never get to go to Hawaii. They're too poor. And they don't got family there. We'll never see them there.
Listen.
Yeah.
Well, as long as something incredibly silly doesn't happen like the last time it didn't happen. See what I tell you? We're fine. Nothing ever happens silly in like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, ever.
I'm taking off, boss. I'm gonna go meet her. Akane-san wants to see me.
Arakawa, you had no clue Akane-san was still alive. Nor that you were actually his son. You never knew about any of it.
You know, whether I'm the boss's blood or not, I can't actually say. Honestly, does it even really matter?
Huh?
To the boss, I'm just me. And to me, the boss is just the boss. His blood, my blood, it's not important. It doesn't change a thing.
And that's why you won't take a DNA test? If it were me, I'd want to set the record straight.
For all I care, I got two dads. I've got the boss right here, and I've got Jiro Kasuga, the man who stepped in when no one else would. That's good enough for me.
If you say so.
Man, you always gotta be so stubborn. Say, by the way, what's that in your hand?
Oh, I've got some of the boss's ashes in here.
Huh. You get that made somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. You know, provided she'll accept it.
That's a really weird gift.
That's what made you decide to go?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy. So, what do you think, boss?
Hey, by the way, your lover's dead. Here's the ashes. How nice of you, Ichiban. I'll put it on the mantelpiece. Oh, he's got the backpack now. He's even more like a Ness. I like the stylish suit, but it looks like he got his backpack at a Walmart, which doesn't exist in Japan, but I'm sure there's something similar.
Huh? What's up, Nancy?
I was wondering when we were going to see you.
That's my pet crawfish, of course. Nancy. I sort of bargained for her life with a homeless fisherman. She's been with me since. Namba stuck her in a clay pot.
Eri doesn't exist, but at least Nancy's still here.
Oh, yeah. If I'm going to Hawaii, Nancy'll need a sitter. Wonder who I could ask. Adachi-san, maybe? Huh?
Ew, he smells funny.
Listen, if my stay in Hawaii goes long, you might dry out by the time I'm back.
Nancy goes Hawaiian!
Fine, have it your way. We're in this together. You want to come to Hawaii with me? Yeah.
Nancy's gotta go to Hawaii.
Cool, Nancy.
Put a little vest on her. Emotional support crustacean.
I've got some more fight in me.
Ichiban, why is that crawdad on your back?
Huh?
Oh no. It's something silly! Sujimon! No!
Jeez, what the hell's up with this guy?
Just another crazy off the streets. Nothing out of the order. Huh. Does it feel like we've had this conversation before?
No, never.
Whatever. We know how to handle this.
Roger.
Let's beat up this lowlife. With our vibrator. Did you just rub your butt on me? Ew. That's how you handle a creep.
Watch this.
Paralyze him, put his face in a fence, and set him on fire.
Alright, let's do it.
Hey Namba, I want to launch you into him. Can I do that? Low life taken care of. I believe they call that a button bounce.
Man, what was his problem? I swear, this city's just as ugly as it ever was.
Oh, a butt bounce, not a button bounce.
Oh, a turncoat titillator. Classic. You've not lost a step, Kasuga. How fortunate for us all.
I wanna be the very best. No one ever was.
It's been a while, my boy.
You!
Dispatch them is my real test.
Who were you again?
Defeat them is my cause.
It's me, you fool! Professor Morikasa, the bloody Sujimon sensei.
Sujimon!
Oh, right. I was just kidding. Of course I remember you, sensei.
Did everybody have amnesia in 4 years? What?
This guy a friend of yours, Kasuga?
You were with me when I met him, I think. He took us over to his, Sujimon Center, right?
Come on, man. It's hard enough to remember the names of cute girls these days. Much less scarred up cue balls.
You know I'm almost 50, right?
Say so. Listen then. This guy's the Sujimon Sensei, the creep who researches other creeps. Had me fill up a whole catalog with data on them. The Sujimon.
How could I ever forget that guy?
Is charged. More monster than man all, and inclined to make passers-by feel super jittery. Sujimon! Okay, yes. It's a stretch, but a necessary classification. For society to rid itself of these violent creepazoids, research and categorization are vital endeavors. You see, as ever, my ultimate goal is world peace.
Bruce Sujimon!
This world, despite all my efforts, it's still rotten with criminals and degenerates. Just look around you for proof. And so I collect data on them.
Can we add VTubers to the list?
Habitats to help good, honest citizens stay clear.
You're doing a misinformation.
That's why you needed Kasuga's help, since he's always getting his ass kicked in the seediest parts of town? Right. It's coming back to me now.
Well, Kasuga, will you take up the Sujimon cause once more? To be the very best.
To be a Sujimon trainer?
Sure.
I mean,
You do still have the Sujidex installed on your phone, of course, don't you?
well, I had some phone changes since then.
You deleted my Sujidex app. All that data, gone.
Hey man, those things don't have much space.
With no cloud backup. Ugh. Nothing to do but reinstall it.
Look, buddy, you're the one who should have the cloud backup on your app. Oh boy, we're roped into doing Sujimon again.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Enough whining. You want to keep the world safe, don't you?
Wait, I forgot. I'm planning to go to Hawaii soon. Will this thing even work overseas?
Huh? Well, it should, in theory. But why are you headed there, might I ask?
I've got some stuff to take care of.
I'm going on vacation.
Hawaii is known far and wide as a Sujimon paradise.
Really?
Yes, we call it Unova in my circles.
Of Sujimon, a tropical dreamscape.
Yakuza Professor Oak, he's exactly that.
By the sun and the moon. In fact, I've even heard tell of some sort of Sujimon tournament there.
A Sujimon what?
How would that even work?
Perhaps. We'll speak more of that when the time comes. Away now, my boy. To Hawaii you go for priceless Sujimon data. Remember, gotta dispatch 'em all. Become the Sujimon master again.
This is Sujimon Gold Edition.
Say, Sensei.
That's a little on the nose, Sega. Sega does what Nintendo already did years ago.
To Hawaii, huh? This might be my one chance to get it all back.
You're being foreshadowing just then. Do you want to explain that a little bit more? Looks like we're heading to the Jinai station. There's something else along the way. Unless I want to pick up some stuff before I go to Hawaii. You know, to remember this place by. But I don't feel like I'm not going to be back for the rest of the game. Take some good old electric fragments. But avoid these guys. Huh? I don't get it. Purple guy's hurt.
Yeah.
What was the runaway button again? Okay, hold.
Nice knowing you.
Namba has the best run. So yeah, I didn't want to tangle with any purple. Those are purple level. I think purple is like maybe 3 or 4 higher than you. Reds are like 10 higher. Don't let the purple get you. Purple got hurt. It took half my health in one punch. Yeah, it kind of hurt.
Ready when you are.
Man, these streets are full of Sujimon. I need to get out of town. There's a Sujimon infestation. And I forgot my Suji balls. Oh wait, we can't have Suji balls. Yeah. No, Nintendo will break out the patents. Ichiban, what are you talking about? Nintendo never sued based on patent. Sujimon are legally distinct and protected by parity. Not Japan. I was watching a video all about that from a guy that says he's a patent lawyer. I think his name is Moon. And he was talking about that it's less Nintendo trying to squash competition and trying to defend itself from Sony because Sony's got a grudge and is using Pal World to become their version of Pokemon. Stuff like that. Just jump over this, right? How do I get to Hawaii? How do I get to a Hawaii by a train? You know, they got those flying trains. They go under the water. They fly under the water. My brain went a completely different direction for that, so -2. What were you thinking about? We'll at least let Ichiban get to Hawaii before we call it for today. Give him some closure.
Hey, Ichiban. You sure you got enough stuff with you? I mean, it's Hawaii. Not a day trip up to some hot spring.
You're staying there at least a few nights, right? Bring enough change of clothes?
Hey, if I run out, I'll buy some. I hate dragging luggage around. Look at us. First we're homeless, and now we're stressing about extra clothes.
Hey, you're right. We really moved on up. This might just be the R&R you needed. Take the time to enjoy it.
Oh, and I'm good with any gift. But macadamia nuts.
I'm allergic.
Sure. Thanks, guys.
They give me gas.
Well, guess I'm off.
And then the taxi turns into a plane and flies away.
Travels.
Oh no, Adachi Namba! They could at least gone with. I'm sure the Seiryu clan could have footed the bill. And if you look out your left window, you see the ocean.
Nothing like a sunrise in Hawaii.
Aloha.
On behalf of all of our crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope to see you again soon.
Wake up. Ichi, we're here. You don't want to end up flying back to Japan now.
No. Wait, careful, hold on. Oh, please, just wait 1 second.
Hey. Mind if I take over?
Yes, please. Thank you.
No need to be so gentle with it. Just lift him by his belt here. Like a sumo in his loincloth. See?
Thanks for lending a hand, sir. We appreciate the help.
No. If anything, I was being too nosy.
I wouldn't call helping a stranger out nosy. I take it you've done this before?
Well, an old friend of mine spent most of his life in a wheelchair, so...
Yeah, that would do it then.
Anyway, you here on vacation?
You could say that, yeah.
Right on. Well, let's make the most of it, huh? Later.
Thanks again. Oh, hui-ho.
Who what now?
Hui-ho. It's like saying, until next time.
No, okay.
Thanks. I know how to speak Swahili.
Hui-ho!
Alohe. Nope, don't get it. Man, being all alone in a completely different country? I can't even imagine what that would be like. Maybe one day I'll get to experience that. But he's here in Hawaii. And we had our money automatically converted over, because that's how America works. 100 yen to $1. That is not the exchange rate currently, but we'll take it for simplicity purposes. Yep, I'm in Hawaii. I got $154 to my name. And what the hell was I thinking? Mistakes were made. Next time on Yakuza, Infinite Wealth. Ichiban has gone Hawaiian. That was like a constant joke in like the 90s when you had like a sequel to a movie or something. They go to Hawaii. He's doing it. This is his hair in Hawaii. See? I don't want to do much more because we are now in the official part of the game. or they go to space. Oh, you wait. Usually you wait till like the 10th movie to do that, like Jason X. Now, if only a dragon could break convention and save the day. There's no dragons in Hawaii. They got tikis. So thanks everybody for showing up for the stream. I'll see you guys again on Thursday. I got UFO 50. I was going to do UFO 50 before Beastie Ball came out, because I didn't want to double dip on Greg Lobanov's stuff with Chicory. Also, Beastie Ball is early access releasing on the 12th. So then next week will be Infinite Wealth and Beastie Ball. Official Beastie Ball. And then I figured back and forth, like every other week will be UFO 50 or Beastie Ball until it get a 1.0 release. Because I don't want to burn through it too quickly. UFO 50. UFO 50. Spelunky 3. Good night, everybody.